I'm going to call this the Chronicles of the Dump Truck, or Dump Truck Chronicles, one of them. So here's a little backstory. This is a 2006 Chevrolet C4500 4x4 Duramax 6.6. I looked and looked and looked for a dump truck for a long time. Couldn't find one. Couldn't find a decent one. There are plenty of dump trucks for sale, but they're all junk. Well, it turns out, well, I'm not going to say that. I was going to say this one's junk too, but it's not. It starts right up. It runs perfect. It sounds perfect. Here. Starts right up no matter what. It could be cold, it could be hot, it doesn't matter. That's how it starts every single time, and I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. But the more I look at this thing, the more I see things that are wrong with it. And the story behind this truck was, my wife was looking on Facebook and she found us. She had posted, "Hey, we're looking for a dump truck. Anybody have one?" And this person came back and says, "Yeah, we have one. We're going to sell it. We're going to take it and trade it in, but we'll sell it to you if you want." So we go, "Okay, that's cool." So we went and looked at it. Looked pretty good. Of course, me being a newbie, I had no idea what I was looking at. There's a nice little dent from the previous owner. The tailgate swings down. It was hitting the brace for the hitch. So we went over and looked at it. Looked pretty good. You know, it had nice new tires on it. Front tires, tire tread was good. You know, it looked okay compared to the ones that we had looked at before. This one was beautiful. Man, we looked at one. It was a GMC. I think it was a 55 or 6500. That thing was garbage. Oh, it was so rusted. Pieces of the exhaust were missing. It was rusted through and through. The cab was nice, but everything else about that truck was junk. So we found this one, paid the guy cash. He says, "Oh yeah, the only thing I know what's wrong with it is the tailgate there that I just showed you that was dented, and it needed a brake job." And I'm thinking, okay, no big deal. Well, I start looking. Once I bought and paid for it and brought it home, and it's my fault. I ain't got no one to blame but myself. What is all that? Oh, that's for my grease gun. Phew. Ball joints. Ball joints were shot. Where is it? You can't see it. You can't see it from this side. I greased them. The boots just, some were already exploded. Some boots were already ripped apart. So this one here, this is the tie rod or stabilizer bar. I'm not sure what that thing is called. I'm not familiar with dump trucks. But you can see the boots all dry rotted and, oh yeah, there you go. So she's in pretty bad shape as far as suspension goes. All the ball joints need replaced. I did grease the four-wheel drive universal joint, and I greased all the ball joints I could, but they need replaced. So that was the first thing. Of course, the shocks are bad. Those things are junk. They always are. Four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive does not work. It'll engage. I can hear the transfer case and the electronics working. I can hear it engage back here. But when it comes to actually turning the wheels, nope, doesn't work. So that's another problem. Another problem after that, master cylinder leaking. So does it really need a brake job, or does it just need a master cylinder? So I ordered one. That's coming, 220 bucks. I'll put it in and see if that fixes the very squishy brakes. I don't expect it will, because I'm sure it needs a brake job. So there's that. Then I was doing the rear shocks the other day. Crawled under the back of the truck, and it looks like the fuel tank is leaking. It is very, very wet, and I saw a drop of fuel the other night, so it has a leak somewhere. It's on the back end here, so I'm sure that'll have to be repaired or replaced at some point. It looked like the cylinder here was leaking. Yeah, it definitely looks like it's been leaking, so I'll probably have to get that repaired. The safety device for the bed, that does not move at all. Man, I tried using my tractor with the grapple to get that to loosen up, and it would not budge. And then we have the emergency brake, as it were, which is broke. I have to fix that. The headlights are pretty much worthless on this thing. This one, the bucket bracket is, or the light holder is busted, so I got a new one of those. Hopefully it'll go in. Hopefully it's just not rusted to bits. But I got a new bucket for the light, new trim kit, and new light, LED, and hopefully that'll fix that issue so I can see at night. Got new windshield wipers for it, new air filter. I have the new ball joints, so I just need to get all this work done. As you can see, I am doing the shocks right now, and man, that's fun. This side has plenty of room to work. It's not too bad. This side, of course, has some of the electronics, relays, fuses, whatnot. And it's a little bit tighter, but I did get the top bolt cut off, and I'm in the process of cutting the bottom one. So let's go ahead and finish cutting that thing up, and then we'll get this shock replaced. And the difficult part about the other side of the shock was the strap. When they send you the shocks, they have the strap around it. Oh, that one came apart too. Oh, dang it. See, the strap broke, and now the shock is extended the entire way. So now to get it in the vehicle, you gotta really strain to get it compressed, to get it in the allotted space. Jeez, oh man, I can't catch a break. I just can't catch a break. Anyway, here's all the parts. Lights, ball joints, shocks. I tell you what. But I will say, these ball joints, whew, terrain tough. There you go. Was it Mevotech? Yeah, Mevotech. These things are absolutely beefy. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. You have to bear with me. Look at that. That is one heck of a ball joint. Definitely needs grease. But anyway, I'm happy with them. I got to get my toolkit for ball joints before I replace them. nonetheless, let's get this silly shock replaced. And that's how you do that. I can squeeze that thing together down here. Junk. Alright, let's get the new one on. This is gonna suck.
You want me to hold it for you?
Hold what? Camera? Yeah, don't worry about it. Alright. Well, maybe I can put my weight on it, pull it down, and you can unhook it.
Okay.
And then move the straps, maybe. Maybe I can push up.
Talk about everything before you have me do something.
So that's up in the hole right now. I don't think I can really grab it high enough.
To pull down with all your weight?
Yeah, because this is just a cover on this tube.
Oh.
I'd have to have my hand way up there. What would make sense? I think it should be sacrificial.
Well, what if you just pull really hard on the strap enough that this will... Well, no, I guess both ends are trying to... Where would be the best place to have the strap caught? If you could have it not catch.
What?
Like, would it be better to have the strap down in that hole versus up in this one?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, okay. Does the cover need to be there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Protects the cylinder. The piston.
Is it?
Neither scenario is good. Because you won't be able to get it out. I'd rather have it caught down here.
Okay. Oh, you know, actually, like you said, sacrifice the strap. Once it's in the holes, just cut the strap off.
I use these straps all the time, though.
Okay.
Or I could just do like I did before and pretend I'm bench pressing this stupid thing up there. And then take the strap out. Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I need my gloves.
Yeah.
That provides extra. Little something, something.
And I'm unhooking the hook, right? That's what I'm doing when you push up?
Well, and I'm pulling the strap out. That's what we're trying to avoid.
Okay.
Getting the strap caught up there. Ready?
Yep.
Can you pull it out?
Trying. Oh, it's really stuck up in there. It's stuck up against the thing.
Okay, so I'm gonna let pressure off really quick. And you need to yank that strap out of there, okay?
I will try.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yep, got it. It's not.
There's the shock in the hole up there.
The shock does appear to be in the hole.
Can you see the stud sticking through the top?
Yes. Let me hole. Yes, it's definitely in the hole, and the strap is not on the top of the stud.
Okay.
Oh, did you knock your camera down?
Oh,
Please tell me it's in the hole.
the strap is in the hole, honey.
Well, yeah, I couldn't get the strap. I was hoping it would decompress so I could.
The whole reason for us was to get the strap out of there so it didn't go in the hole. That's why we were doing that. Why do you think we talked about it like that?
I was trying to get it off the top of the bar.
Listen, that's what I didn't want to have happen. Because now all that pressure is on here, right? The strap is stuck down in there. It's being pinched like that.
Yeah.
That's what we were trying to avoid.
I know. I thought that
You
I would
said
be
it
able
was
to.
clear.
Well, that part was. I thought I was trying to pull on the strap and I couldn't pull it out. With pushing up on it, it was already trapping it in the hole.
I'm going to push up again. Pull it out of the hole.
Okay.
Pull the strap out of the hole.
I will do my best.
Just wait till I can press it.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to let it go for like a second.
Okay.
I'm going to yank that strap out of the hole.
Okay,
Ready?
I'll do.
1,
Yes.
2, 3.
Okay.
Is the shock in the hole?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I don't understand why that was so difficult, honey. Don't worry, I'm not going to put this in the video.
Yeah.
Jesus. I don't understand why it was so difficult. In. Just get her tightened up. The bottom one's in. Using the strap was very helpful. On the other side, when I did it, I just pushed it up with everything I had, and it was quite difficult. So the strap method was better. All right, let's get it tightened up, and then we'll be back. All right, so we'll call that good. I think it's pancaked enough. I'm sure there's a torque spec for that, but I don't care at this point. It's tight. And that one is definitely pancaked enough. Alright, so that's the first little mechanical project on this truck. I did clean the inside. This seat was freaking filthy. So we got a little carpet cleaner for our house, and it had a little attachment. You can take it and clean seats and sofas and couches. So that worked pretty good on that. It's nice and clean now. So baby steps, little thing one by one, and we'll get her in much better mechanical operating order. I really like this dump truck. I really like it. It's a good size for me. I think it's a strong running engine. I love Chevys. Obviously, there's my little 2500. But I really like it. It would suit me well. It'll pull that stuff around. It would be at max capacity with that trailer and that excavator. It'd be right at the gross vehicle weight for this truck. But it's my first one. It's a starter, so you know, this is how you learn. This is how you get started with stuff. I wish my attitude could be a little bit better about it, but it is what it is. I'm learning. So that's it for this. I think the next one's going to be the ball joints, and that'll be a interesting process because I've never pressed the ball joint. I've never taken one out. I've never put one in. So that's definitely going to be a learning experience. And then after the ball joints, I'll have to tackle the brakes. Well, actually, I'll do the master cylinder first, just to see if that helps the squishiness of the brakes, and then I'll tackle the pad replacement in the rear. I think that's what he said it needed. I can't really see down in there all that good. Yeah, I can't tell. But I need to pull the tires off, just inspect it, just to make sure it's not something I'm gonna die in a fireball crash. So anyway, enough of that. On to the next project.